day goes by so fast.
So we get to the pickleball court, and my friend has no racket sport background. He's never played tennis. He's never played ping pong, nothing. And he smoked me. I'm pretty sure I got pickled like 111, 211. Like it was so embarrassing to me how badly I got beat, especially formally playing tennis. So after that, I was like, I am buying a paddle and I'm going to play until I can beat him. And I just immediately got hooked. Immediately went and told my wife, went and told my siblings. They got into it, and then I was playing a ton. And then I was looking at all the videos and I was like, huh, I think I could make videos that people find beneficial. So I started with some local companies here, like making some commercials and social media stuff. And then I was like, well, I had a bunch of background on YouTube. Why don't I just try making some videos about it now that I kind of know the game? And my first video had like 40,000 views within like 2 weeks. And I was like, whoa, okay. I was like, people clearly like this. And that's when I was like, I should figure out how to make this my full-time thing. And that didn't happen for, many more months, but I was playing so much pickleball and it was so hard to focus on my actual client work that I was like, if I don't make this my job, I'm going to start dropping the ball on my real work and it'll be a problem. One of the biggest things is just that the age demographic has lowered drastically. When I showed up to my local courts, I was the youngest one by like 10, 15 years, and I'm, 27. And now when I go to the courts, there's a bunch of people younger than me. Actually, in the mid-afternoon, there's these two kids that are probably like 9 and 10 that are always there, and they love playing pickleball. And there's a lot more college kids and whatnot. The second would probably just be seeing how much more attention it gets and how much the media presence has grown. Like you see pickleball, whether it's good or bad, it's always in the news somewhere. I swear every one of my friends knows what it is now. And then even within pickleball, the production quality of events or channels or just whatever has gotten so much better. When I first got into it, coming from a video background, I was kind of like, what is everyone doing? Like the commercials felt like they were something kind of like early 2000s. Social media felt non-existent. I would look at some of these pros and go, I know 13-year-olds from speed cubing that have like 10 times the amount of followers as the number one player in pickleball. So stuff like that was baffling to me. And now we've just seen all of the numbers go way up in terms of follower count, but also people have just gotten smarter about how they produce content. It's a good ballpark going like, okay, I'm generally trending in the right direction. I'm probably not going down, but I don't agonize over it or anything. It's just kind of like, I look at kind of the big picture. Like, is it going up over time or am I going like down over time? And I don't want that. That would bother me. Right now, I keep going back to the 6-0 double black diamond. If I use a paddle for probably 3+ months, that's probably, as far as I go, that's probably a good sign because I hit every single paddle that comes out. Like prototypes are constantly coming through my doorway. So if something lasts me that long, it's probably a pretty good paddle. Indian Wells, such an iconic tennis center. Like it was just amazing out there. You've got mountains in the background. Like it's hard to beat that. Oh, I really like these shorts I've started wearing from Chubbies. Those are really good. Like I've kind of always been a super basic person with clothes. Like I'm that guy that'll buy like $20 Amazon basic shorts, but I finally tried wearing some stuff that's a little nicer and I'm like, shoot, I see why people buy this. This is really good. So I really enjoyed Chubbies so far. For sure. I mean, Lifetime is huge over in my area because the founder actually lives in Minnesota. So I see him pretty regularly. Like we'll see each other, have a conversation. But in Minnesota, it gets so cold in the winter and you can't play outside for at least 6 or 7 months of the year. So for me, I always end up going to a Lifetime in the winter because there's one really close to me. They have a bunch of different venues in my area and they keep expanding them. So in the winter, it's huge for me. And then also being able to do other things like as a content creator, being able to bring my laptop and camera, get my stuff done on the court, and then get off, get some food, and then like work in a lounge or something is really nice for me. So that way, if I want to work a little bit before I play pickleball, I can do that, pack up my stuff, get on the court, and then do a little bit after. Like there's a lot of different flexibility. And then obviously just having a gym is really nice. So in my area, It's very nice because playing outdoor for half the year isn't even an option.